Oh, okay. She's sliding. That's not what I wanted. Hey guys, so today I'm going to be reviewing and showing you how I got this look using the LYFT Drag Palette by Lunar Beauty, or Manny MUA's makeup brand. We will also be testing out this item right here. This is that little like cut crease stamper. I show you guys if this worked for me, if it didn't work for me. You'll have to stay tuned. But I'm going to pass it on to past me now and just kind of get on with it. I felt like some of you were sort of wanting more makeup videos back, so I figured this would be the perfect opportunity to do one. So Lunar Beauty is Manny MUA's brand, and he came out with his first product, this palette, so I thought it'd be fun to review it. This palette was $45, and I know a lot of people had a lot of issues on his site, but it launched. I checked out through PayPal, and that was it for me. I didn't have any issues. I didn't have to try a bunch. I think I got either lucky or I just did it right like the first time with doing it through PayPal, and I had no issues. It came like a little bit less than a week later, so shipping was pretty quick on that too. This is just the outside box. It has sort of like a raised outside right here. It looks really, really nice. It doesn't look cheap at all. If I was someone that liked to keep packaging, I would definitely like this. I feel like if you saw this like in a store like Ulta or something like that, you'd probably be drawn to it just because it has really nice packaging. And then we have the actual palette itself. It has the like hollow on the outside with his eyes right here, sort of almost like the old Huda Beauty one sort of had, or like how her eyelashes have just like the eyes. And then on the other side it just has Lunar Beauty, and this is all like raised right here. I feel like he really spared no expense for the packaging. At least it is all really, really well done. It doesn't look like he took any shortcuts. It doesn't look like he tried to save any money. It looks like he spent a lot of time and money into this palette. So then you open it and you can see my dirty desk. So it has a mirror, it says be a queen. This is all raised right here, and then it has, I feel like it has a really, really good mix of neutrals, a really good amount of color. You don't really see like a bunch of palettes with a bunch of neutrals and color. Usually it's one or the other, so I thought that that was a good concept, and it doesn't look like a bunch of the other palettes that have come out. No shade or anything like that, but I feel like a lot of brands, or like newer brands, I feel like they all kind of just come out with the same like a warm tone palette, and it was really, really nice to see like the neutrals and the colors, and then these, what are they, like shimmers or foils or whatever these are. Especially if people are like, say, buying like one of their first eyeshadow palettes, it'd be a really, really good one to have. So I have sort of like touched all of these because like how can you not? But I'm going to swatch them all and I'll show you. Here is the top row of swatches. I think they all swatched really, really good, aside from this blue right here. The blue was sort of the most lacking. Even the white I thought was pretty good, but really just kind of this blue was just a little bit like sheer. But other than that, I think they all look really, really amazing. So top row right there. Here's the bottom row. These are all a little bit darker, but I feel like they look even better than the top row. This gold is super, super pretty. So the bottom row. And then pretty much no staining on my arm left. You also do get a brush. I know how most of us feel about like a brush and a palette. Usually don't like it. This one actually looks pretty good though. So I was just looking at this. I feel like it kind of matches my shirt. Just like the whole color scheme going on. Do you see it? So I say we kind of just go into it. I felt like they all swatched really, really well. I don't really have any complaints about any of this. So you don't know what I want to do. Let's start with this pink. I really, really like the pink. So this one. So I'm just going to take this on this brush that came with it. Not a lot of like, what is it, kick up or anything like that. Not a lot falling. It's just pretty much sitting on the brush. And I'm going to just kind of do it right here and pack it on. It's going on really, really well too. Wow. Oh, also I completely forgot to mention what a great time to. I have this item here, and this is one of those where you put concealer on and it like just creates like a perfect cut crease. So I want to try this today, so I don't think of a better time to do it. So we're gonna try this thing today as well. Just gonna kind of leave it like there. I'm actually really, really impressed with this pink. The pink probably swatched the least best out of that bottom row, but it is really
so pigmented.
I've been seeing a lot of people try like a new technique sort of with their eyeshadow where they're kind of just like packing it on and then like blending it out with another color. So I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna take Campy, which is this yellow shade here. Can I do this in the viewfinder? There we go. Just gonna kind of get that on there, and we're gonna just sort of blend it out, and we're gonna just blend out the pink with the yellow. And we're going to ignore like all and any of my eyebrow hairs, because you know what, I can't be bothered to do my eyebrows, okay? Sorry. Do you guys see this? Look at that color right there. Oh my god. I like how it's creating like that orange shade in between. I really love that. I'm trying to step up my game after I see so many talented people on Instagram just like doing these amazing eyeshadow looks. And I'm always like, I gotta try that. So I guess that's what I'm doing today. I'm not used to doing this like full-on real review type thing, so I always forget to mention brushes, but that first brush was from the palette, and then this one is a MAC 217S. And then I'm going to grab Snatched. It's the dark red right here, and I'm just going to put that a little bit under, so when we do the cut crease, it's a little bit more of like a gradient, sort of just like right there in my crease. Then I kind of keep going back with some of the other colors and trying to just like blend them in with each other. As you can see, I sort of have like a dedicated brush for each color right now. So now we're going to take this item. So this is how it looks. So this part is like straighter on the bottom, so I just go like that. I'm going to take my concealer, which I have to go get. I figured it'd probably be a good idea to use Tarte-Shape tape since it is matte. So we're gonna grab that, and I'm gonna not use too much. I say we just kind of cover the entire thing. I'm just gonna do the entire thing. Oh, okay, she's sliding. That's not what I want. Around me are familiar face. Gross. Okay, so apparently these slide off. Okay, so no, I guess they like twist on and off, but don't pull too much or twist too much. Now it just like popped off. So I'm just gonna kind of like force it back, and we'll just be careful. Okay, try number 2. Just kind of lay it down, and voila, sort of. Not quite, but I mean, I guess it's not the worst thing in the world. Let's try again. Okay, so maybe at least we can get like some sort of like evenness going on. Okay, how'd it work? What do you guys think? So I'm gonna just sort of fix this really quick. Okay, that one's not too bad now. Okay, so that was a little bit of a fail, but we're not gonna let that stop us. I'm gonna kind of redo a little bit of what this messed up. Just like right here, just like pack a little bit of it on right here. I think maybe I might just want to put Be On over it. So grab that, a bunch of it, and sort of just pack it over all of this. Since it's already like a light pink color. This is just a brush from one of the Too Faced sets. And then that's pretty much it for like the top lids. I'm gonna go back down and put pink and then blend it out with the yellow again down here. I always make the weirdest faces while I'm doing this. Also, I think it's worth noting that I don't have any fallout anywhere, not from the pink, not from the yellow, not even really from the shimmer. You can see like my skin, pretty much nothing, and I put my foundation, concealer, I had everything on before this, so it looks really good. And then I grabbed one of the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Liners, and I'm going to put that right here. And I'm gonna put that where the crease is cut. But I'm not gonna take it all the way through. I'm just gonna stop like 3/4 of the way. So I kind of just want to leave this like that. I was at first going to put on some liner, but now I don't really want to. I'm gonna give you guys a super duper close up. Okay, again, ignore my eyebrow hairs, okay? Thank you. So here's how it looks. I'm really happy with this. So I figured I'll do the rest of my face with you guys because why not? I'm gonna grab my Milk Kush mascara. So this is just with mascara. And then I'm gonna grab my favorite set of lashes ever. And these are my Bold Face Makeup Rise and Grind lashes. These are ones that if like you're not sure what lashes I'm wearing, it's probably these ones. These are my absolute favorite. Use code emilysusanna for 10% off. So sort of lastly, I feel like this thing was sort of a fail. I feel like you could probably make it work. Like if you are absolutely really terrible at like carving out your crease, it could be like a really good starting place. Or maybe it just like doesn't work for my eye shape. It actually seems a little bit large for me, but I don't think it's like the worst thing in the world, but like I definitely probably wouldn't have used it had I known how it was going to turn out. As far as the palette goes, I actually really love it. I will probably have this one as my go-to for a while with just the neutrals and then the colors. I wanted to start doing a lot more colorful looks, and like you guys can see, I was even able to get sort of like an orangey color out of like combining the two. So I definitely want to do like a lot more color combos in the future. This is also probably another good palette. I know like not everyone travels, even I don't travel a lot, but I'm thinking I have like 3 upcoming trips and I will for sure be taking this, even though it is a bit big and I will worry a little bit about it breaking. It seems pretty sturdy, like it's pretty thick. This palette is really large, like compared to like my Huda palette. This is the brand new Huda one, and this is the Lunar Beauty, so it is really big. Like when I got this in the mail, I was like, that is large. Like they were not trying to go small. But I definitely do think like this will probably be the palette that I take with me on the trips, and then probably like 1 or 2 like really small ones, but this will probably be like the main palette since it's just really versatile. And if you were like on the fence with it, I would definitely get it. I don't think there's a question at all about the quality of the shadows. It's really if you think you can get the use out of the shades in here, since it does only have like these 2 shimmers, but it does have a lot of color and it does have a lot of the neutrals. Like if you think you can get a good use out of the colors in here, I would buy it without a question. I think they're really good quality, and it's one of the better eyeshadow formulas I've ever tried, for sure, hands down. I just realized I don't have lips or like highlighter or anything like that on, so let's put that on. I'm gonna go with this one. This one's a little bit lighter. This one is Creamy Peach Pie. In the PR package they also sent little cookies. Isn't that so cute? And they're actually really good. I literally look like a ray of sunshine. Then I'm gonna go in with the Laura Geller highlighter in Fairy Dust. I had been wanting this for a while, and then I was digging through all of my stuff the other day and I have it, and I don't think I've ever used it. But first I'm gonna spray my face with the Fix Plus in Gold Light. This one's so pretty. Watch all the So this is the final look. Hope you guys enjoyed this makeup video. Hope it was a good change. If you like this and you want me to keep doing more makeup videos, please remember to give this video a like. And I'm gonna do some like outro type shots, show you guys some good close-ups. If there's any other questions that you have, feel free to leave that down below. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you later. Bye!